I believe in this country. I believe in this party. I believe in this shirt. I believe in life after love. I'm fighting a positive campaign. I'm positive that all of the other candidates are pricks. I went to a terrible school, and look how well I turned out, which is why I believe that all schools should be just as terrible as mine was. I want to unleash this country's potential. I want to unleash tax cuts. I want to unleash the hounds. I've pledged that I will campaign as I'll govern. Unsuccessfully. I once had a job, so I know what tax is. I once went to school, so I know how to run an education system. I once was a sixer in Cubs, so I know about leadership. So hang on, you're for tax cuts and slashing spending, but not as much as me? All right, Chairman Mao. Look, it's important to remember that we've just experienced a once-in-a-generation crisis, and he was Prime Minister during a pandemic. Would I have Boris Johnson in my cabinet? I wouldn't have him in my house. You'd probably just find him in your drinks cabinet. Or your wife. There are no easy answers or straightforward choices in this job, I don't believe in slogans or catchphrases, which is why I have a very simple 3-word plan. Get Brexit redone. I want to bring people together, whether you voted Leave or are a traitor. The thing about Boris Johnson is he was untrustworthy and dishonest, but he was also the only man who could get Brexit done, which shows what a great idea it must have been. We need to get growth growing. We need to get going, growing. We need to get going, gone. We need gone, girl. No, we need to get going into the undergrowth. Sorry, can I do that again? This is live. Yes, I would sit down with Putin. I'd say, come over here, Vlad, let's sort this out over a cup of tea. I'll make it. Tackling climate change is vital, unless it increases costs on business, in which case can we really afford it? Sorry, can someone turn up the aircon? It's absolutely roasting here. I can't believe that some of the other candidates left their government posts in a time of crisis, even though I'm glad they did, because it brought to an end 2 years of chaos. I would never leave my government post during a time of crisis, even if by leaving my government post, I could stop the chaos. I hope that's clear. There's no need to have a general election because we were voted in 3 years ago with a massive mandate. The last 3 years have been a disaster. We need huge changes, but not to the mandate. That needs stability. Well, that was a bit of an ordeal. I can see why no one else turned up.